Good morning, happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, July 16th, and I am your morning witch. And the summer's already half over. July is already half over. And, with July being almost over, that means we're getting to the end of season 3 for Witches Talking Tarot. But this week, we have new episodes coming out, and next week we'll still have new episodes coming out. And this week's episodes, today drops meditation, Thursday drops yoga. So to kind of get in the mood for those episodes, on Saturday night I went out into my backyard and I just kind of meditated for a little while. Not long, but just a little while. And it was really relaxing. It was lovely and I enjoyed the hell out of it, even though I was just trying to avoid the stupid shit my husband was watching on TV. And then to get in the mood for yoga the next morning, like the yoga episode, the next morning I did my favorite vinyasa, which is the sun salutation. And I keep wanting to do more yoga, but at this point, I've just been getting up and doing wide-hipped child's pose and no time for anything else. But I generally feel better every morning than I have in weeks. I've been in a lot of pain lately, and getting up and doing the wide-hipped child's pose, I feel great in the mornings now. The point of today's video is this. Sometimes we get intimidated by the fact that we're busy, we live a busy life, our society expects us to be bam, 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 always on it, always on it, always on it, and you gotta make a living, you gotta have a side hustle, you gotta. But you also gotta have time for you. Self-care is a huge part of living a magical life. When you're regularly making little bits of time here and there, and eventually they will grow into larger bits of time, but when you're regularly making that little bit of time to do something like meditation or yoga or take a walk around the block or just sit in your backyard and listen to the birds and the bees, literally, these things help your overall well-being, your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. These things help that, and it is a huge part of self-care, and it is a huge part of being able to live a magical life where your energy, your vibration, your frequency that is going out there and attracting everything that's coming back to you on the ripples in the pond, right? It ripples out and then it ripples back. And that self-care piece, that taking a little bit of time, even if it's just, I want to get up and do a whole thing of yoga, but I only do one vinyasa, or I only do one pose a couple of times for 30 seconds of breath. It's still good for you. It's still better than not doing it at all because you're intimidated about the amount of time. So the message is truly just, even if it's 2 minutes, it's okay. Use that time however you want to. Don't be oh, well, I would do this, but I don't have enough time to give it justice. Do it anyway. It'll make you feel better inside and out. Have a happy Tuesday.